Just as the Nintendo Switch 2 situation couldn't get any worse, it potentially just got a lot worse. Two big things to cover. Number one, there's been a warning issued if you buy and unbox your Nintendo Switch 2. That warning we'll be getting into later this video. The other thing is pre-orders. Pre-orders may have gotten canceled, which is unfortunate. So, let's get into this right here. So before you even unbox it, let's just make sure your pre-order didn't get canceled. Because apparently, if you bought it from Walmart, which is a particular location, it would definitely seem that pre-orders for the Switch 2 are getting canceled before launch, which is quite frustrating for people. Buying one was tough. Trying to get your hands and pre-order was tough. But of course, what people expect are notices that their Switch 2 has been processed or shipped and that they'll get it on time, right? This is what people are expecting to get when they're buying it, that it's been processed and shipped. Unfortunately, the big thing is some people are getting hit with they won't be getting a Switch 2 at all, which is super frustrating. And I think a lot of people from Walmart are probably pissed off now because that definitely seems to be one of the places. It is Walmart pre-orders in particular seem to be getting hit the hardest, judging from dozens of posts on social media sites like X and Reddit. So it's quite frustrating. It would definitely seem that it's happening to certain people who were getting it from sold out retailers. So it's some people are saying they're not surprised. However, a lot of people are definitely annoyed by the fact that they thought they were going to get one and then it also just boom, you know. As news spreads, it becomes evident that some cancellations are not happening due to a lack of stock. Some people have discovered that their orders were flagged for fraud by their credit card companies, which prevented retailers like Walmart from charging the order. Um, anyway, I don't know what's going on now. It looks like it's going south as more I read this article. Let's just get serious for a second. If you did get a cancellation or whatever it is, make sure you didn't get charged. That's the best tips, and that's a big thing that's happening. Again, the situation for the Switch 2 just keeps getting worse. It really does. Now we need to talk about something else. And this is a warning issued by Nintendo. Right? Nintendo warns Switch 2 owners not to peel off the screen protective film. And I actually want to show you an image right now. Um, I don't think you can see it. However, of course, um, there is a film in here. There is some sort of protective cover. Maybe it's not on this one, but there is something. So what's happening is when you get it, when you unbox it, do not remove it. So basically, let's get into this. It's an adhesive film. It's intended to make your Switch 2 screen shatterproof. If the worst does happen, um, it prevents the screen's glass from spreading. So apparently, I don't know if it's a screen protector. So should you put another one on top of it? And if you remove that, does that obviously ruin the current one that's built in? I don't know. But apparently it's to protect your Switch 2. And apparently, I don't know, do we put an additional screen protector on? Can we? Or is this one good enough? Again, I don't know. But apparently, if there is a screen protector built in, do not remove it. That is a Nintendo warning. I recommend everyone following that. There's other tips and other warnings, believe it or not. Do not use the Switch 2 in a dusty or smoky area. So, does that mean people who smoke cigarettes, or if your neighbor smokes cigarettes and you smell it in your own home, you can't do it? um, dusty areas. So very, very interesting. Very interesting. Um, very interesting warning. But they don't want you using your Switch 2 there, you know? So make sure it's clean. Make sure to charge the built-in batteries at least once every 6 months. Nintendo also cautions if the batteries are not used for an extended period of time, it may become impossible to charge them. Okay, what is this specifically for? Right? Is this for the Switch 2? Um, Again, do not put your Switch 2 around low temperatures, like really cold temperatures, high or extremely low. So maybe you can't play outside if it's really warm. Um, and you can't have direct sunlight. That one's more surprising than the other. They're also talking about microwaves and fire, but that's pretty obvious in my opinion. But direct sunlight, interesting. I've used my Switch OLED in direct sunlight. Maybe not, maybe like for a minute, but like, yeah, it's quite interesting, you know. At the end of the day, bunch of warnings and a bunch of stuff. So do not remove the Switch cover, and yes, respect Nintendo's warnings. And yes, hopefully you do get a Switch 2 and it did not get canceled. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. We have a lot of videos, a lot of things out there. If you want to see more breakdowns of the Switch 2, you want to see more information on the Switch 2, you want anything else, please, by all means, check out my most recent videos. I want to thank you all. I'll see you all next time. Watch my other videos and subscribe. It means a lot. Thank you.